Bhimbar, Lipa, Tattapani. These were a few of the terror launch pads struck by India's special forces last week. And now we take you to the very village where the Indian forces had operated, from where they had crossed over, an area that now lives in fear. And Pakistani snipers are literally a heartbeat away. Ashwini Kumar is the only journalist to have travelled into this no man's land, and he sends us this exclusive report.
A journey into a no man's land, in the literal sense, where no civilian dares to go. A journey to the line of control, to one of the locations where Indian para commandos enter POK for a surgical strike, exactly a week ago. The area is only approachable at night. The Pakistan Army is just a few hundred meters away. Small arms fire and mortar shelling are the norm here.
Terrorist training camps established in POK that you rightly called Bhimbar terrorist training camp that was destroyed by our commandos. Right behind us there is a Bhimbar, and our Jawans, our brave Jawans, demolished, destroyed that camp.
The area has been evacuated completely. Only a few hardened souls remain.
जहाँ से तकरीबन जितना भी हमारे गांव वासी हैं ये पूरे प्लान कर चुके हैं और ये कैंपों में चले गए हैं, क्योंकि दिन रात का सुबह भी इसने आरटी का फायर किया है। जो कल से हमारे गांव के साथ है वहाँ पड़ा है सर, हमने देखा भी है, तो काफ़ी फायर कर रहा है सर वो।
हाँ सर, बिल्कुल फायरिंग हुई है, एयर फायरिंग भी हुई है, शेलिंग हुई है। उसके बाद हमारे को आवाज़ भी बहुत आई है। ये सामने लाइट का इलाका है, इसके सामने पीछे जो है वही बिम्बर गली है, बिम्बर का इलाका है, बहुत फायर आई है।
One of the families which has opted to stay back is of the Bhimbar village headman, but not without precautions. Bunkers have been dug into most of the houses in the area to save the residents from cross-border firing and shelling.
क्या मैं लड़की की शादी में तो हम काम काज करना और घर में फसल वगैरह भी है, इसलिए हम नहीं जा सकते।
People of this area, some of the houses, they have a marriage after 1.5 months for their daughter, and they have decided not to migrate because they have purchased a lot of items for their daughter, and they don't want to spoil the marriage also. Ashwini Kumar for India Today in Langar village.
So that was one aspect you saw from the LOC. Then we travelled to the Araspura sector, the international border, in fact more specifically the Abdullia post, where in 2014 the border outpost of the BSF had come under heavy attack from 3 directions. Today these sectors are relatively quiet, but with the ceasefire violations spiralling over the last 1 week, the intensive vigil here is being carried out by the BSF, and with them was my colleague Kamaljit Sandhu.
India Today team is travelling at the borders with the BSF Jawans. There is a standoff between the Indian as well as the BSF. So we're talking about the BSF here at the Indian side, at the Pakistan Rangers. Now whether there is firing or not, there is preparation underway. And obviously all these Jawans have one mandate: to keep the vigil up. With camera person Pinaki San, this is Kamaljit Sandhu at the Indo-Pak border, Abdullia. At the international border, the foot patrol is the most important part because this is physical manning. This is a supplement to what the wire fencing can do. And we remember, as far as Pathankot is concerned, whether other areas are concerned, sometimes the fence is breached, and that is why physical checking becomes extremely important. Now, this is a drill which has been practiced, but other than that, the Madhukar Gupta report, specially filed after the Pathankot terror attack, has said that security needs to be beefed up as far as the borders are concerned, and MH has already specified that security will be beefed with technical surveillance, with other surveillance as well. But here it is, a live example, but this is something which is very usual, but the vigil has increased 100%. With camera person Pinaki Sen, this is Kamaljit Sandhu at the IB for India Today.